Thanksgiving for the live stream. Hello, everybody. Everybody watching on the replay. Nobody here yet. We are doing some hobby hangout stuff. We'll see if anyone actually shows up tonight or not. Yeah, it is Thanksgiving. I am working on tanks. So I've got this used Leman Russ plasma tank. Yeah, just kind of taking a look at it here. So our turret here, the main weapon, seems to be completely stuck. Yeah, it's glued in tight. You can see right there, plastic glue was used that is melted in. Omnisfy Sphinx, hey, what's up? Working on tanks for Thanksgiving. I've got this Leman Russ that I picked up, used for super cheap from Mindtaker. I haven't quite figured out what to do with it yet. It looked maybe nice enough to actually put in my Imperial Guard army, but I'm thinking it might become a looted orc tank instead. I didn't notice this sponson's got armor on the front. This one is missing, so I got to deal with that. And then these are also glued in place, so they don't rotate anymore, which bothers me. And then same thing with the main weapon. They glued this so it doesn't go up and down. That one, oh, no. That's funny. It doesn't actually move. Look up there. It's broken. Yeah, this thing's kind of a pile. I think this is a parts tank. This isn't a real tank. What to do with that? Anything? Looted vehicle? Oh, yeah, it's also missing the track pieces there in the back. So yeah, I think it's looted Leman Russ time. But while I'm distracted about that, I am. That's orky fashion. Yeah, Shane, I'm with you, man. I think this is a looted tank territory. I think we snapped these off and we replaced them with some more DACA, some big orky guns. I think we could leave the plasma gun on it and just kind of add to it. A couple of rocket launchers off the side or something like that. Throw an orc hanging out the turret, grout on the back, more exhaust pipes. I got a couple of pieces of tread, so I can put some tread in there to finish that up. So, it'll be all right. But what we're really working on here, we'll get that moved, is kill rig. It is coming along. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of weathering work on it, getting the these are the base plates, the main areas that the V-snag is stand, so that would be chipped up really heavily. So I got all of that weathering done in there. I decided I didn't have enough orange on it. I had just kind of had the teeth back here and a couple other things. So I went and did every single little dag or check or tooth on it. And now I got to go back and re-weather the teeth. But definitely liking all the more orange on it again. There is the driver. He's turning out pretty nice, if I do say so. Some better lighting. There we go. So yeah, some fun details about the kill rig. You've got a little grout guy in here, poking his way out of the hole, and then yeah, you got like some tubes and stuff down here. Yeah. So anyways, that's the main chassis has really been coming along, and then this is the stand that the Werboy goes on. I did a lot of work on the spell things, the wah energy coming out of the eyeballs. Dude, 120 boys in 2 days? That is crazy. I've been working for 2 months and I barely got 10 boys done. I just have a hardest time with batch pasting them for some reason. But yeah, so that's the Whir Tower part. So that's gonna go up there. And here's the Squiggy Piggy. I made him an actual piggy. This is a London banded pig or something like that. Is the ones that have that color scheme. I thought it was hilarious and would look really good on a squig. So that's what I did. So I made an actual Squiggy Piggy with the pink band. So he goes up underneath there. And then all the weapons have been coming along. Really happy with how these guys are turning out. So you guys got the big metallic arm there. You see all the skin is all agitated where the bionic piece is. Happy Squigsgiving. Yeah, happy Squigsgiving, Keith. I roasted a squig this year. We didn't do turkey. I made a not a pot roast, I don't think it's a prime rib. Very much looked like a squig. 4.5 pounds of squig. All right, there is the harpoon cannon guy. The rocket ends up looking very Acme with the orange fins on it, but I think I like that. I think it's good. So yeah, did that up, so he's looking good. He can go on there like that. And then we got our outrigger guys. I like this dude with the metal mohawk. And so when I'm all done, the very last piece will be to glue these guys on because they are permanently glued to the kill rig. And peg leg guy here. Yeah, and he'll go on this side like that. Try to get the whole kill rig in the shot here for you. Man, this thing is so hard to deal with until it's actually done. Come on. There we go. This kit is so stinking big. Like, I cannot get over how big this thing is. It is absolutely gigantic. All right, there we go. So we got Gunner 1, Gunner 2, Whir Tower. What are your thoughts on newer orc models coming with Let's Bis more harder to kit bash? Oh, dude. Yeah, so Jermic, the question being, what do I think about the new orc models that are harder to kit bash? I don't like them. And that's not just orc models. I don't like any of the new Games Workshop models not coming with kit bash pieces. But they're not all like that. In fact, I got a couple of extra sprue bits here from the Rogel Dorn, and it comes with extra stowage, tools. Check that out. Got some wrenches on there, the tow hook things, your turret guys, extra bodies and stuff, arms. So it's very much a kit by kit basis. So some of the kits come with great extra bits, some of them just don't, and so I really don't like the ones that don't. The ones that do have really good extra bits are the commandos. The commandos have a ton of bits. In fact, if you use all the special weapons on the commando bodies, you end up with hold on, I have it here. Commandos. When you do the orc commandos, if you use all the special weapons, you end up with all the knife arms left, and it's like enough to build almost a whole nother squad of like base commandos out of regular orcs. So this one is awesome. Definitely get the commandos. And then the beast snagas. The beast snagas are loaded with extra bits too. There's because you have your thump gunner guy, so you end up with the thump gunner. And then the knob's got a couple of options, and then there's like extra shoulder pads and extra heads, and then all these little extra bullet bits and stuff. And these guys are not actually monoposed. Not every body is interchangeable, but a lot of them are. You just got to look at the attachment point on like the head and the arms. And a lot of them have the same arm, the same piece, so you can mix and match these guys really nice. So that kit's okay. But yeah, the new Monopose Boys kit, that one sucks. The one that was in the old Combat Patrol, it was great to build one squad, and that was it. Squig Hog Ham, nice. I did it most of it as a speed paint and in parts, like doing the skin first and going off as a factory floor. Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry, that's how I was doing it too. I've got these are the ones that I haven't finished yet. I did the skin first, then I came in and did the pants, the boots, the belts, and the furs. But I still have to do all the armor panels and the weapons on these guys, so that eventually they'll turn out looking like that. that the Combat Patrol? What I'm working on, is this the Combat Patrol? This is what you would get in the Combat Patrol. You get 20 of these guys, the Beast Nagas, along with the Squig Hog Boys and the Knob on Smasher Squig, which is this guy right here. And then a Beast Boss on foot. I don't actually have the Combat Patrol because I got the Beast Naga Army Stampede Army Box. But yeah, Orc Flyers, Juice Bits. Yeah, absolutely. Keith is on the money there. The Orc Flyer kit is probably one of the most extra bits. They are crazy. You get an entire second set of wings. So if you scratch build a body or get a body from a model kit, you can build 2 full flyers easily, plus have a bunch of parts left over. The other one that's really good is the Battle Wagon. The Battle Wagon comes, now that it comes with everything in it, yeah, you get a ton. So yeah, back to Kilrick. So here is the Warboy himself. I keep trying to do like this glow effect thingy from his eyes with little lightning bolts and stuff, to make him look like he is, you know, channeling Dwa, Gork and Mark. But yeah, he's getting there. I'm pretty happy with it. The touch of blue, this dark like Thalos blue, looks really good against the orange. So I've been happy with that a lot. How versatile is the Old World Orc Boys kit 30 models? Oh, fantastic. King Krutha, that is an excellent kit, and I'll tell you why. Where's my bits box? Give me a sec. Where are you? There you are. So the Old World Orc Boys kit is the exact same body and leg combo as the 40k Old Orc Boys, the ones that you can still get that have 11 of them in there. So all the torsos and all the legs are entirely interchangeable between Old World and 40k. They're literally identical. That also means that the arms are too. So if you wanted to have some different choppas in your squad, so like this is one of the Old World Boy choppa arms, this still totally works. I mean, and it's really cool to have a couple of these spread out throughout all of your different work squads, your boy squads. Ends up looking really nice. There's another meat cleaver, a little bit different sculpt on that one. But yeah, they have a bunch of really cool bits. So if you could pick that one up, I'd absolutely pick it up. It is a great way to add to your collection and have a little bit of variety in your boys. But everything is totally, completely, 100% compatible. Like, literally identical. You're not doing any conversions at all. It's literally the same kit. All right, yeah. So, yeah, I was working on Kilrig. That is where that is at. It is very close to being done. I've got to do a little bit more weathering, like on the tusks and stuff. I still haven't done those, so I got to weather those and the skulls, a little bit of touch-up pieces here and there, and then all the extra orange that I decided to add onto it, I've got to do another layer of chipping on that, and then do the blood spatter effect on the spinning saws, and then I got to put my texture on the base and glue it all together, and this thing will be done. And then I'll have the largest vehicle that's not a walker in my army done. I bent up a paper clip up and used the lightning bolt going from one hand to the... Oh, dude, that's a cool idea. Like from there to there? It made it look like a lightning bolt? Dude, Keith, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the kill rig is turning out. You know, I wasn't ever the biggest fan of these when they came out. Like looking at the Games Workshop one, I think it's their paint job. The white paint scheme just takes so much away. Like you dirty it up a bit and you put some weathering effects on it and really bring out the metal as metal. And it looks so much better. Like they paint the ding dongs. They paint this skull white on their kill rig and hunter rig. It's made of metal plates. Look at it. It's all metal. It's all metallic. That's not a real skull. So why would you paint it white? It should be metal. And that looks so much more orky and 40k and grimdark. Like there's very little actual, you know, it's got the couple of horns on the backside there and the one skull and a couple of teeth. Like otherwise this whole thing is metal. Looks awesome. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Maybe I should finish that someday. Yeah, Keith, you should finish it, man. I know, I feel you. It's so hard. It's so hard to finish things. It really, really is. It is so difficult. I'm still been working on this too. The Red Squig T-shirt launcher custom booster blaster. I added a grot to it. I've got him. He's supposed to be clicking the button to launch the T-shirt cannon. This gunner is from the old Gorka Morka kit. I think the track. He's the gunner from the back of the tracks. So stuck him in there. Did the can up all metallic. But I need to do the sectioned, like the quartered blue, and then put my red squig decal on there. Because yes, the red squig decals are going on there. So yeah, we'll have that right there. The red squig itself will go on there. I've also got the big squiggies for the side here. So yeah, definitely. Don't know if you guys have seen these yet. Big Mac, hey Freewave, what's up, man? It's very 40K. This is a little hard to make this. Yeah, it's Jeremy. I don't get it because these guys aren't snake bites. They have more cybernetic parts than anybody else. I mean, look, this guy's whole arm is a cyborg part. This guy's whole leg is a cyborg part. Like the Warboy, his leg is cyborg, but you don't see any of that in their paint job. They don't pick it out. They don't show you that these guys are half metal. Oh, it's so annoying. With Warhorde, should I run 1 or 2 kilocans? What about met guns? Okay, good question. You're probably better off asking Law Tactics than me because he's the one that's super into 40K Tactics and 10th edition. But as far as squads of kilocans go, they're pretty darn good. I don't think you can go wrong with 2 squads. I have 1 squad completed and another squad that is built and base coated right here that are waiting their turn to be painted. And then I have the 3rd squad that I'm building out of the paint pots. So I'll end up with 3 full squads of kilocans. I don't think you go wrong with those. Met guns, I think you don't need any more than 1 squad of met guns at the moment because you can use some strats and stuff on one of them, but you can't really do more than that. So I wouldn't do more than 1 met gun. Hated that white and pink paint scheme. Yeah, dude, Keith, I'm telling you, it's all the paint scheme. I think if they had just done a different paint scheme on the Beast Negas, they would have sold so much better. It's crazy. Is the metal heavy? Of course the metal is heavy. It's so heavy, it's made of real metal. The metallics I like using are these, the Metal Master lacquer metallizers. These have actual metal flake in them. And so you really sell the real metal effect because they are indeed real metal. And they come in a bunch of different really cool things. So like this is a gunmetal color. Really cool dark metallic on that one. The exhaust, this one's really fun. It's dark but in a different way. You see this one is cool. This one is more neutral. And this one, you see how it says buffing? And this one says non-buffing. So non-buffing, it goes on. The glossiness level that it has just stays. This one, you put it on, and where you rub it, it'll actually get glossier and glossier. And so if you want to make it look varying levels of glossiness and matte and flat, you can do that. So the buffing is really cool for that. Yeah, I love the Mad Max aesthetic of the Beast Negas. I'm totally converted. I love them. I'm so this one's my favorite one, if you can tell. It's orc metal. That's what I'm gonna call that one. But yeah, if you want real metallic metals to look like this, if you want your chipping to be on point, that's what you need to be using. Ah. Let's see, what else are we working on? We got the squad almost done. Oh, the Pain Boy, or Pain Boss. Been working on Pain Boss too. He's coming along. Again, same thing. They paint this thing white on him. That's not a skull. That's all metal. It's got rivets all over it, man. It's made of metal. It's a power claw. And then the teeth are actually 2 hypodermic needles. So that made him cool. And then his legs, I didn't realize he's replaced from the knee down, and then he gives himself the reversed ankle joints on both sides. Look at that. And then this spare hand in the back, I started painting it green until I realized the spare hand up here is actually metal too. It's a cyborg part. So he's carrying a bunch of metal parts in him, not body parts, which is way cooler. Red Squig, yeah, Red Squig is hilarious, man. That's why I invented it. It gives you wog. And strapping a wagon to a big squid. I don't know, man. I don't know what is more Mad Max than that. That's why I really like this thing. Big squig runs. I need to kill more and more, but I really want to finish my woolly squigoth. Ooh. Yeah, squigoths are fun. And yeah, this killer kit, I mean, I can't, it's hard to describe how big this thing is. I mean, here's a Leman Russ, right? Look at that. The Leman Russ is like, put nose to nose here. It's like literally half the length of this thing. And like the top of the Leman Russ turret is like level. Let me get something to show you. Is level with the platform. I mean, the squig is basically the size of a Leman Russ. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. It's a big kit, man. If you want a centerpiece for your army, this is, I mean, think about it. This base, that's the base size that they use on a knight. Or a Gorkanaut, or a Morkanaut. In fact, I can grab Morky. I can show you. There's the Morkanaut. They are literally the same base size. Now the Morkanaut is obviously taller, and if you lay him down, you know, you can see he's wider and fatter too. But like sheer table presence on these two things, like you're talking Titanic units, but this thing's just a regular vehicle. It's way bigger than a battle wagon too. Here's another one. Put it up with the Chimera. Same thing. put it nose to nose. Randolph, hey, what's up, man? Looking to start a 40k with an orc army is the newer combat patrol is a good start. It is. It really, really is. I mean that. I know it's all Beast Naga, but the Beast Naga stuff is really cool. In fact, I can show you right here. Oh. So this is a squad of Beast Naga boys. You get 20 of these guys in that combat patrol set. And they are super red. These guys are super, super great on the tabletop. You definitely want to have a few squads of those. And then you get these guys here. These are the Squig Hot boys. These are really cool. They got squigs that are highly mechanical. Again, there you see his mechanical arm. And they're being ridden by a Beast Naga boy and then a little grot holding on. But these spears right here, they have anti-vehicle and anti-monster. So these guys are really awesome at running at other people's big things. So yeah, so you get a squad of those with a knob on Smash a Squid, which is this guy right here. Plus the Beast Boss on foot. It is an excellent starting point. You can't go wrong with the new Combat Patrol, honestly. It's a great start to an army. All the units are good on the tabletop. All the units are fun to build. You should definitely get one. Can't share pics on YouTube. This Squigoth is huge based on the epic woolly suit. Dude, Keith, you should go to our Discord. If you're not on there, go sign up for it. It's totally free. I've got it linked in every one of my videos. But the Discord is the best place to share photos of things like that. That's basically what we do there all day. Is everyone's like, here's what I'm working on, and this is my paint project or my conversion. Yeah, super great place to be. Pinstab, this is the nerdy. It's such huge money and time sink. Dude, you know, that's the hobby though. It like this is calming for a lot of people. It's calming for me. Like I work a desk job, so I'm at a computer like 24/7. So for me to sit down and do something physical, and like create something that is real, that I can hold, that I can touch, that I can play with, is like very fun and very calming. But yeah, man, it's great hobby, and you know, you can be into it as much or as little as you want. Thanks for the info, getting a better appreciation of Beast Egg. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, dude, these guys are like, look at these cyborg parts here. Like, look at his arm there. And yeah, these the shoulder pads are all metal, so don't paint them white, paint them metal, dude. It definitely helps give you that Mad Max aesthetic. You've got these metal armor plates on their knees too. These guys are rad. Need to grab the new CP. It's everything I want and don't have. Dude, then you absolutely should. If you don't have it, it is the way to go. Toss up and which are yeah, I mean both are good. The problem is you're not gonna find the old one anymore. In fact, I have the box here just so you can see it. This is the original Orc Combat Patrol. This one was a good box because you got the War Boss in Mega Armor and the 3 Def Coptas and the Def Dread plus the 20 boys. So it was great on the tabletop. It was really great in the actual Combat Patrol variant of the game. But these are the monopose boys. Like, you don't want more than one squad of these. You can convert them. I've done a number of videos on it, but they are honestly a pain in the butt. If you do more than a second squad converted, they really start to look samey. So it's definitely not something you should seek out. Don't overpay for this. You can get all of these models, no problem. But yeah, it was a decent start for the time. But the new one, honestly, I think the new one is a great box. I don't have it, but it's because I have all the models already, except for my Beast Boss on foot is not the official kit. It's a conversion from Age of Sigmar. And I do want the Beast Boss on foot kit now just to complete the collection. Plus, I still can take a third squad of the squig guys, the squig hog boys. So I might pick one up. Otherwise, I'll just get the Beast Boss on foot, and that'll complete it out. Hello, Daka Flame. How are you doing, man? Pin stab in the element of creating it, love it. I want to make my own base miniatures. Dude, yeah, man, that'd be fun to make your own stuff. That's the great thing about this hobby. You could, like, if you want to sculpt, you can. If you want to build, you can. If you want to paint, you can. If you don't want to do any of it, just read things, watch videos. You can do whatever you want. Some of the new boys are harder to convert than the metal minis. You're not wrong, Daka Flame. You are not wrong. Yeah, only shrugs. I think you're right there, man. The new boys are great for converting into other things. Like if you were gonna make special characters out of them or something like that, that they're a little bit better fodder for that. But even still, I wouldn't want too many of them. I'm really hoping that we get a new multi-pose boys kit, even if it's like the Beast Snagas, even if it's like this, I'm okay with it because these guys are not monopose. A lot of the arms use the same connection point, so you can mix and match the arms to your heart's content. Same thing with the shoulder pads and the heads. So really, you have like the dynamic body, but with the different arms on it, like you get a very different look because some of them will be pointing, more up like that, and other ones will be like more out to the side. Yeah, so they end up working really well. And then yeah, being able to change out those shoulder pads and things. And the commando kit too. I love the commando kit. Oh, Pinsab, yeah, thanks for watching, man. I got way too many of these things, but it's a whole lot of fun, and all 4 of my grots are into it, and so it's a fun family thing to do. Easy mech conversion I made 3. Yeah, that's a good one. Weed Ghost, hey Mech, what equipment do you use to record your videos? Oh, all right. So I use a Samsung Galaxy smartphone. That's it. I use nothing else. I've tried a bunch of different equipment, and everything I've tried has failed spectacularly, including filming screen on screen on a laptop, using a GoPro, using a Yi 4K action camera, getting microphones. Everything just works bad. So just filming right off the phone has been the way to go for me. So yeah, nearly 100% of what you see on my channel is on a phone. In fact, I am streaming on the phone right now. This camera is the phone, so I can't show it to you because that's what it is. Yeah. So yeah, dude, just use your phone. Don't overthink it. You're not making a movie production. Everybody else is going to be watching it on their phone, so just roll with it. Yeah, Shane Orcus. Dude, I am a real life orc. I can't tell you guys this enough. I really am. I don't know if you've seen the my this is my desktop. I built this thing in 2004, I think. I've rebuilt it a couple of times, but yeah, it's all home built junk, man. That's what I do. I am really in work. Uh, I mean, all of my half my armies are used parts and things cobbled together. That's the trick. Like this Leman Russ. This is how we started the night. Is I got my hands on this Leman Russ. That's a built up, but man, it is in really bad shape. I didn't realize it's missing one of the armor pieces here on the front, and then the guns are glued solid, and then this one has actually broken the plastic there on it. So I think I'm going to turn this into a looted tank for the orcs, just like the one that you can drive in Speed Freaks. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do with this. It wasn't good enough to stay in my guard army. Hey, Eric, good evening. Yeah, and then speaking of tanks that aren't good enough, I got this guy right here. This is a rhino. It was actually a Adeptus Sororitas rhino kit. But I started tearing it apart to turn it into terrain. What I want to do is get some foam and kind of put it around it like it's been crashed, and then like part of the trench works has been made out of it. And yeah, there's like a little command post inside for commanding the trench. And then I was going to have this little sensor here kind of looking out over the top. I don't know. It's been sitting here on the corner of the desk for a very long time, just collecting parts and getting ideas. Giant plate of leftover casseroles is starting to hit. Man, I feel you. Oh, I've got way too much leftovers I gotta go eat. Wish 20-man boys could have two knobs, same as with the Beast Snagga boys, like they'd be using two power claws. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. Actually, what I would like is to have the 16-man boy squads back. Back in the day, for the longest time, we're talking like 3rd edition through 5th edition, orc squads came as 16 to a squad. And then you could double up to 30, but you'd still only get the one knob. But the boxes you would buy were 16 to a box too. I really like that. I think 10 is too weedy for a boy squad. Like look at that. That's not enough boys. That's why you need the 20 guys like that. That's way better looking. But yeah, I think 16 and 30 should be the standard, not not 10. Used an old Windows phone on a tablet scissor arm for video for a while. It worked good till the phone got good. Oh, dude. Yeah, that would have worked great. Giant. Yeah, not having the options for all 20 boys to be sluggas or choppas is really awful. But they did give us the old world kit back, and that is totally worth it in and of itself. So, definitely fun to be had there. Oh. So yeah, I just wanted to show progress on the kill rig for Thanksgiving and talk about the Leman Russ and progress on the old uh, t-shirt launcher there. And yeah, I hope everyone had a good holiday. I had all the grots and did all the cooking, and yeah, they are. It's been a lot. Yeah, I got this too. I think this is gonna get repatriated back to my grot army though, or my guard army, because that one's still good. I can glue that onto a chimera. Oh yeah, check this out. This is actually really smart. You see these two chines in the bottom of the hull? Those line up with there. They put the little receivers on them, so you can actually like positively glue that in place. And the Leman Russ looks so much better with it on there. Maybe I'll just glue it on here for my looted tank. Because, I mean, if the orcs are going to loot it, they would loot the bulldozer too, right? That makes sense. I think that makes total sense. Ooh, extra plasma. There we go. Double plasma. Double the turkey and pumpkin pie is a no-brainer. Yeah, you know what? Any holiday that involves food, I'm in. All right, guys. Speaking of food, I got to go make my leftovers. But it's been fun hanging out with you for a little bit tonight. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And we'll see you later. You think of the new... Oh, dude, I want all the deathcore. Watch the video from today. I talk all about it. I am doing a Deathcore of Krieg army. Absolutely will do. Oh, Keith, yeah, I know. The live streams are so like they're so much fun, but they're so hard, especially when I've got the kids. You know, I got to take care of them and all that stuff. But yeah, so anytime I get a chance, I do enjoy doing them. You know, they're a little shorter than other ones, but you know, we'll do some more. All right, guys, have a good night.